Today, we're going to talk about the first appearances and key issues for the greatest day of the week. New Comic Book Day, March 24th, 2021. So let's get started. I'm Jimmy Don Kerr, and this is the SmallTown Collectibles YouTube channel. So before we jump into the first appearances and key issues this week, of course, guys, I want to ask you to hit that subscription button. If you're not already subscribed, turn on that notification bell so that you get notified when I put out new content. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the video and leave a comment below. Also, stick around to the end for a couple of announcements for some discount codes and a giveaway that I think you may be interested in. So let's jump into our first appearances this week. First up on our list is Action Comics number 1029. There is a possible first appearance of a villain or organization named The Wall. There's also a Midnighter backup story in this book. But now it's Superman Action Comics 1029. I'm definitely picking that up. It's on my pull list. But you do have a potential first appearance in that book this week. Next up, also from DC, we've got Batman Black and White number 4. In this one, you've got the first appearance of Mia Maps Mizoguchi as Robin. So, butchered that last name, I'm sure. It's Mizoguchi, but you do have the first appearance of someone as Robin. So, definitely going to pick that one up and flip through it at the LCS to see what it's all about. Another one, a lot of first appearances from DC this week. You got Batman, Superman number 16, the first appearance of the Spider Lady, the first appearance of Dr. Adam, and the first appearance of an unknown wizard. So you got 3 different first appearances in there. That's definitely one I'll pick up this week at the LCS. Next up on our list is Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn, number 6. Not necessarily a first appearance in this one, but it is the debut of Harley Quinn's noir suit. So anytime something like that comes up, I want to throw it on the list for you. And I enjoy that White Knight Presents series. So that's one I'm definitely going to pick up this week. And another one from DC, it's Detective Comics number 1034. You get the first team appearance of the League of Lazarus. And there's a backup story featuring Damian Wayne that will lead into April's Robin series. So you've been having those backup stories in the Detective comic books that's leading up to this Robin series. I've been reading them. They're pretty good. And I'll probably grab the first issue of that Robin series when it comes out. Another one from DC, Harley Quinn number 1. This is the first appearance of Kevin, Harley's new best friend. And you have the debut of a new Harley Quinn costume. So if you're into Harley Quinn, first appearances, you got a little bit of both in this one. Next up on our list, and the first one from Marvel this week, is Alien number 1. This is the first series of Alien, or the Alien title, that's being published by Marvel. And you do have a first appearance of the Alpha Xenomorph. So Alien number 1 looks to be interesting. I'm interested in seeing what that's all about this week. All right, final on our first appearances this week. And again, it's not necessarily a true first appearance in the book, but it's Amazing Spider-Man number 62. And you've got the cover appearance of Spider-Man's new temporary costume. So if you're into those things, definitely grab Amazing Spider-Man number 62. You do have the first cover of Spider-Man's new temporary costume on there. All right, so let's jump into our key issues this week. I do have a couple books on here as honorable mentions this week. And the first one is HaHa number 3. Again, we've talked about it many times on here, but HaHa is from the same writers as the Ice Cream Man. It's been a interestingly weird book. I'm definitely going to pick up number 3, kind of see where this continues to go. But my first honorable mention book is HaHa number 3, and my second is a book that I never dreamed I would like. I picked it up. I even put it on my list, my top keys list. I wasn't really sure that I would like it at all, but I did. And that's Stray Dogs number 2. The synopsis read, "It's Lady and the Tramp meets Silence of the Lambs." Now, we haven't got too far into it yet, and I don't want to spoil anything, but it's, I thought it was smart, the way that it was written. Kind of a neat, different concept on the kind of like the murder mystery thriller type thing. So I don't know what you're into, but if you like that kind of thing, go check out Stray Dogs number 2. I think you might dig it. So that wraps up the honorable mention books this week. So let's jump right into the top 5. Number 5 on the list is Alien number 1. As I mentioned in the first appearance section of this is the first first Alien series published by Marvel. You do have a first appearance of the Alpha Xenomorph, and the synopsis of the story is a Weyland-Yutani mercenary named Gabriel Cruz as he battles a deadly new breed of Xenomorph with the survival of his child hanging in the balance. So I was never like a huge Alien fan, but I will probably pick this one up and flip through it. I'll probably buy it just because it's the first time Marvel's published Alien. There are some pretty dope covers for this one. I'm not going to list any of them here, but if you like variant covers, there are some cool ones for this book. So number 4 on the list is the Carnage Black, White, and Blood number 1. It's an anthology of stories by various writers and artists printed in black, white, and red. And we've seen this series before with Wolverine, and it was decent. You know, I picked up a few of the issues, read through it, but the Carnage Black, White, and Blood I think could be fun, so I'll probably grab it and see what it's all about. Next one up on the list is from DC, and one that I'm definitely going to grab this week, and that's Teen Titans Academy number 1. You seem to have all these like Strange Academy, maybe with the success of Strange Academy, you've got these different like Academy books popping up, and so DC's got theirs in Teen Titans Academy number 1, and the instructors Nightwing, Starfire, Cyborg, Raven, and Beast Boy will train a new generation of superheroes, including Red X. So I'm definitely grabbing that one. I'm a DC guy, and that one sounds kind of fun to me, so I'm definitely going to check it out. And I do like Strange Academy, so I may dig it. Number 2 on our list is a book from publisher Heavy Metal, and it's called Cold Dead War number 1. A horror war series set across the past, present, and future. A freak occurrence reanimates an island of freshly killed soldiers in the wake of the Battle of Midway in World War II. And this book is written by George Romero, who's the son of the creator of the Night of the Living Dead. I picked up the Two Moons book, which had a similar premise to this. I didn't really care for it. But any book like this, I'm generally going to pick up, especially when it's a number 1, because I think that sounds kind of interesting. And so I'm definitely going to grab Cold Dead War number 1 from Heavy Metal and see what it's all about. And that's number 2 on my list this week. All right, guys, and number 1, we've made it to the number 1 pick. My top pick this week is from Scout Comics, and that is Rabid World number 1. The synopsis reads like this: when an outbreak of a rabies-like virus devastates the world, it's a fight for survival in a world gone mad. That's right up my alley. I'm a big fan of Scout Comics and the writing that's done over there. And so that's why this one made number 1 on my list. Rabid World number 1. I think that sounds cool. I'm definitely going to grab it. Maybe something you'd be interested in too. All right, guys, only a couple covers this week. Again, I just find that I'm a sucker for Lucio Perillo. I love Perillo covers. There's a really nice cover, Deja Thorus number 11. I'll pop it up here right now on the screen so you can see the cover. I just love it. It's beautiful. Like I said, I've become a sucker for Lucio Perillo. I really dig his art. He's done a lot of stuff on Superman, which I follow, which I love. But these type of books, I think he's great at. So, yeah, check that out. Deja Thorus number 11. Nice cover this week. And then wrapping up the list is the variant cover art by Patrick Gleason on Carnage, Black, White, and Blood number 1. I really like this cover. There's several cool covers. I really like the cover A on this one. It's probably my preference. But you got that Patrick Gleason cover, which is similar to the Amazing Spider-Man 55 cover just for this book. And so, yeah, if I see it, I'll probably grab it, and I can see where that would be a very popular cover. So, Carnage, Black, White, and Blood number 1, the Patrick Gleason variant. All right, guys, that wraps up our list of first appearances and key issues this week. So, a couple things I want to talk to you about. Of course, you've heard me talk about it many times. I've got a limited time code with Street Level Hero LA. That code is STC10. You can use that code, go over to Street Level Hero LA, buy something cool, and get 10% off your order. But most importantly, 25% of the overall order will be donated to the American Cancer Society for cancer research. So very important cause to me and to JP over there at Street Level Hero. So definitely go check that out. Also, my guy Gary B has started, he just had an idea, and it was this hashtag grow together. And it is something that he and I, we call ourselves the usual suspects, have talked about. But Gary B was the perfect guy to kind of bring it to life. And so there are videos. I posted one. It's the comic book community shout out video, hashtag grow together. Go check that video out. Sub up to my channel, like the video, and then sub up to the channels that I shout out. I've set goals for each one of those channels, and once they reach them, I'll do a giveaway of a $100 mystery box that I'll build. So do that and go over to Gary B, the Casual Comic Guys channel. Also go over to Slotted Up 503. They've both done, Gary started it, I should say. They've both done. Jason and I followed up behind Gary and did those videos. So, but it's a cool deal. It seems to be catching on within the community. And yeah, it couldn't come from a nicer guy, Gary B, the Casual Comic Guy. So if you're not, go over there, sub up to those guys, sub up to Slotted Up 503. Definitely check out that video and get subbed up to all those folks that I shout out and that Gary B and Slotted Up shout out as well. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Hope you found this video interesting and informative. Remember, sub up if you're not, turn on that notification bell. And as I always end these things, until next time.